Hello, this is Sevin Philips. I'm here to encourage you to stop playing the game of passive communication. Passive communication are things like passive-aggressive behavior. When someone is really angry, they're not saying it, but they're behaving like it. It's guilt when somebody isn't happy with what you're doing and they're trying to make you feel bad in order to get their own needs met. It's the eye rolling, it's the nonverbal behavior, it is the silent scorn when someone is really upset but they're letting you know it by being silent. It's these kind of things where we feel manipulated, we feel controlled, and oftentimes, we're actually playing the game, which is that we're actually trying to mind read the other person and navigate our day and do what it is that we think they want us to do. And so the first thing to do is to stop doing it yourself. So when you have needs and you have feelings and you need to be assertive, basically, and just deal with the confrontation. Because if you don't, it's just going to come out sideways. Because when we suppress our needs, it's going to come out anyways, but it's going to come out in a way that isn't pretty and is more damaging to the relationship. So when we're dealing with other people, the first thing we need to do is stop doing what we think they want us to do. That's the game. You stop doing that. And what you have to do is really pay attention and notice when you get a feeling that somebody's not saying something, or, let's say, for an example, when you saying that I'm acting like a baby, are you really saying that you're unhappy with my decision? Hey, I've noticed that you've been silent for the last 15 minutes. Is there something that we need to talk about? Things like this. You just need to take basically whatever you feel is going on, have an assumption about it, check it out with the other person, which forces them to be assertive. This is your way of freeing yourself from being controlled by it, and it's also your way to share with the relationship, with the other person, how you want to be with them. So you're no longer playing the game. The trick with this, though, is not to have you're not doing this because you want to change the other person or you want to teach the other person. You have to really stay away from that. This is really your way of, I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to live a more assertive relationship. I don't want to feel controlled or manipulated and then end up being resentful. And it's your way of kind of saving yourself. So it's a really great practice. It does take time, but it completely works. I've seen it work time and time again. So change yourself. Don't do it. Check out your assumptions when someone else is doing it, and continue doing that. And eventually, what the real cool thing is the other person will find that the passive form of communication, which used to work with you, isn't working anymore, and they will eventually stop doing it because they won't want to do something that doesn't work. Have a good practice, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.